The prices of your candles is probably killing your business. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's true. And it's true of a lot of the students that we work with at the Home Fragrance Academy. They just can't get their pricing right. This is a foundation thing. You have to be charging enough for your candles and wax melts. If you're not, then you're always going to be chasing your tail. And that's what I want to discuss in this video. If you don't know me, my name is Paul Main, and together with my wife, we created one of the fastest growing UK-based home fragrance companies called Cosy Aromas. We grew that business to £7.5 million in sales, and we sold it a couple of years ago. And we now focus our time and energy here at the Home Fragrance Academy, where we teach home fragrance business owners how to start, grow and scale their business based on all of the strategies and tactics that we learned during our time growing our business. Now, before I get into it, I want to mention that just below this video is a link to our pricing kit. And this is a kit which includes a training video from me where I go in depth into the strategy. You have a document in there as well which explains everything with all of the calculations that you can download, print out, scribble on. But most importantly, you have a pricing calculator where you can input all of your raw material costs, and it will tell you exactly how much you need to charge for wholesale and for retail. And the good news is this candle kit only costs £5 because we want as many people as possible to try it. So click the link in the top of the description and download it. Whilst you're there, hit subscribe as well because I'm going to be releasing lots of videos like this. Okay, so let's get into it. I remember back in 2019, Tamar and I were building our business, and our wax melts were pretty large at the time. They were 100 grams and we were charging £5 for them. And back then, there wasn't anyone doing wax melts at this size, and they certainly weren't charging £5 for them. But the problem was costs were increasing. Our own costs were increasing because we had a warehouse, we had to pay ourselves, taxes, all of this kind of stuff. And then we were getting close to the VAT threshold, which was a whole nother tax situation. We knew we needed to increase the prices. So we ended up increasing to £5.99. We did it the right way. We told our customers in advance that it was happening to give them a chance to stock up on products before the price increase happened. And then when it actually happened, yes, we lost a few customers. That's normal, okay? But it was just business as normal from then because the additional revenue that we were getting outweighed the few customers that we lost. Basically, if you're not charging enough for your products, then you're not going to be able to grow. And that sounds very concrete, but it's true. And it really is true because you have to pay for all of your material costs. You have to pay for your overheads in your business, which is your rent, your utilities, your salaries, all of that kind of stuff. You have to pay for marketing. You've got to cover enough for taxes. And then you actually need some profit left at the end of the day to then reinvest or pay yourself a little bonus at the end of the year. That's a lot that needs to come out of one wax melt. So it's vital that this pricing is right from the outset. Now, what we see here is a lot of students, they will just price their candles and their wax melts based on what their competitors are doing. They'll hover around the same price, maybe undercut them a little bit. And I understand that, it makes sense because you don't want to be expensive, but those companies might have their pricing wrong anyway. And if you're pricing it against someone who makes products at home in their kitchen, sort of down the road from you, and you're pricing it similar to them, chances are they don't really know how to do their pricing either. If you're comparing your prices against some of the top brands, the brands that are actually growing and doing very well, then those prices are a lot more accurate. Yes, they will have a lower cost of goods because they have the power to buy more in bulk, but they're reinvesting into ads, they're paying staff, they're paying their overheads. So you can take real inspiration from them. When we increased our price to £5.99, that is the price it stayed at forever because that was the sweet spot for us. Here's how I think about it. When you're selling your product, whatever it is, and however much you're selling it for, 25% of it is for the production costs and materials and all of that. The other 25% is for your overheads, as I mentioned a little while ago. 25% is also for your marketing and advertising fees, and then 25% should be for profit. That's how you really need to divvy it up. So when you're thinking about your pricing, try and encompass everything in there. And the way I look at it, and the formula that works for us and our students, is whatever it costs you to make your product, all in, all of your materials, your platform, selling fees, everything, whatever that number is, times it by 4. That is how much you want to be charging on your website for your products. Yes, you can do bundles, you can do bundle deals because you've got a larger order value, But for one particular wax mount, that's how you want to price it. Because then, if you want to sell wholesale, then you only double your production cost. So if something costs you £1 to make, you're going to charge £2 for wholesale, and you're going to charge £4 for retail. Because then if you're selling wholesale or retail, you're getting plenty of margin there. But your wholesalers, they want to at least double their money. So you can see how that calculation really works. And these are minimums, by the way. Okay, ideally you want to be more than 4 times. But of course, in the early days when you're buying your supplies from middlemen candle suppliers, then it's going to cost you a little bit more than what it would when you can grow and go direct to manufacturers, at which point you will be able to get a better profit margin. That is how you want to be pricing your candles and wax mounts. If you can do that, and you can scale your business up, you will have a wonderful business that will generate plenty of profit and will be worth something in future years. As I said earlier on, there's a link below this video to our candle pricing kit. Grab that because it's going to really help you during this exercise, and I look forward to speaking to you in the next video.